Hey, listener, you know that it comes for everybody at some point, right? Whether you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, who knows? Who knows when? But you know what I'm talking about. Those dreaded T levels start dropping. Maybe you don't feel as strong as you used to physically. Maybe your workouts, you're not recovering the same way that you used to, right? Maybe you don't have the energy or the focus that you used to get things done. Like you were out there, you were chopping wood and you were arm wrestling people and you were sending emails and filling out Excel sheets and your energy was there. You could do anything. You could pick up a mountain. Well, thankfully, you don't have to battle those low T levels anymore because we got Mars Men. It's not like drinking a cup of coffee where you get a little boost of caffeine and all right, I'm good for like an hour or two, but then I got to keep drinking coffee to keep these levels up. Now I'm all jittery and I can't focus. It's not like that. It's a steadier sense of drive throughout the day. You'll be feeling better in 2026 than you have in the past couple of years. Mars Men supports healthy T levels, energy, and stamina. It's got 8 natural, clinically dosed ingredients. It's made in the USA, and it's third-party tested. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. Over 91% of users report higher energy levels. Thousands of guys are feeling incredible results. Just check out the reviews on the website to see for yourself. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. It's a perfect way to kick off the new year strong. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts at checkout. After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Support the show, please, and tell them our show sent you.
Hey, Sal.
Hank, what's going on? We haven't worked a case in years.
I just bought my car at Carvana, and it was so easy. Too easy.
Think something's up?
You tell me. They got thousands of options. Found a great car at a great price. And it got delivered the next day.
It sounds like Carvana just makes it easy to buy your car, Hank.
Yeah, you're right. Case closed.
Buy your car today on Carvana. Delivery fees may apply.
Guys, DeAndre Ayton has thrown down the gauntlet. Okay? He wants you to know. This is something that he was apparently yelling in the tunnel after. It was reported by ESPN. They're trying to make me Clint Capella. I ain't no Clint Capella. Now,
yeah, you've never been as good as Clint Capella in his prime.
Now, does he mean current day Clint Capella or like Houston Rockets first time around Clint Capella or All-Star Atlanta Hawk Clint Capella? Because like, you're right. You're not.
Not even close.
That's not where you think it is. That's not the side that you think it is.
I don't know where to start. Like, this is my least favorite player in the NBA. Zach, I was on with you and Jay when we were doing Basket Buds and shitting on Ayton. Like, he is my least favorite player.
You mean dominating?
Huh? Yeah, well, you can't forget that because it's all tattooed on his back.
Right. He also like, it's not like some people are like, oh, you're dominating. Like he just gave it to himself.
Yeah, which is absolutely absurd. Like I can't stand this dude as a basketball player. And then the Lakers, like just the reports. You want to hit on that? The T-shirt that Rob Pelinka said, "Go ahead and make" with half a lion face, half Ayton's face. The training staff has to have his water bottle taped up and says, what is it? DA's crunk juice. Like, this is like, what in the Space Jam is this shit?
DA's crunk juice?
Do you believe?
Do you believe?
Do you believe? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do. Do you believe? Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do anymore. Do you believe? Let me know when you have time.
Zach Harper, Wosny Lambre, Mo Dakhil, do you believe edition of Basketball Illuminati?
Totally acceptable front office behavior.
Do you believe the Lakers will get out of the first round because they are 6th in the West, sporting the 11th ranked offense, 24th ranked defense. I can't believe it's that high. And are the only playoff team with a negative net rating after an incredibly awkward finish in Tuesday's loss to the Magic, where Luka passed up a shot to give a grenade to LeBron. The vibes are not great in LA. Luka allegedly did not talk to LeBron about the play. Peyton Pritchard cooked them for 30 on 14 shots last Sunday. Dominating is not getting the best press. And LeBron is making cryptic Lunar New Year Instagram posts because of, well, he is in his 40s. You got to do that. Can the Lakers avoid the play? By the way, the response is always, yeah, but they haven't been healthy this year. With LeBron and Luka on the court, minus 5.6 points per 100 possessions. With Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves on the court, minus 8.4 points per 100 possessions. You don't want this team healthy.
You don't. And listen, their big acquisition was DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart in the offseason. Come on, guys.
Whoa, Mo. Let's not forget about Jake LaRavia replacing Dorian Finney-Smith and how that's actually a pretty smart play by the Lakers.
I actually, to be honest, I actually like the way LaRavia plays, but the rest of the team is so bad.
I was talking to a scout at the Pacers, or before the Pacers Sixers game I went to, and we were joking about this, and the scout literally said, LaRavia sucks. He sucked when I scouted him in college. That's an NBA scout.
That's amazing. That's amazing. To answer your question, Zach, there's only one team I think they possibly have a chance, and I wouldn't pick them.
I don't think the Pelicans can get up there.
Well, they're hoping for it. They're still trying for it. But I think they have maybe a chance against Houston because of Houston's crunch time offense is so bad. Maybe. Everybody else completely getting smoked.
Let me throw this number out here, okay? And I want you to reconsider what you said based on this number. The Lakers have 23 losses this year, okay? 23 losses. 19 are by double digits. 19 of their 23 losses are by double digits. What crunch time? They're not getting a crunch time against Houston?
They got a lot of their wins in crunch time is the problem. They're
I'm gonna guess not against the best teams.
No, they did make one good move though. And it's when they reneged on the Mark Williams deal and pretended that his physical was messed up. That was the one good deal they made for this roster because they did give up a first round pick in that deal.
And they got to keep Dalton Connect, who obviously is so valuable.
He's been killing it. They completely nuked his value. Love the trade demand from him.
Yeah, which Mark Williams hasn't exactly been dominating.
I'd rather him than DeAndre Ayton
every day.
Yeah, I mean everybody than DeAndre Ayton. Which is funny because every offseason when a team doesn't move, except for stretching $150 million so that you could bring in Miles Turner because this is going to keep you on. That was just there's no version of this that works.
That's dramatic. It was only $110 million. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's not easy.
There you go, being dramatic again.
I was like, there's no version of this that works in any way. Y'all not going to be good next year. Yeah. Giannis is not going to want, there's no imagination. But usually when teams try to sell you on their offseason moves, it's all right, I can see a version of this happening. I even talked myself into Westbrook with LeBron like an idiot.
Sure.
Dominating, I was like, guys.
No, we all knew.
This is not a thing.
Well, I will remind you that the Trailblazers, who are trying to win this year, are paying DeAndre Ayton $25 million to not be on the team.
Yes.
They just said goodbye.
They told him to go home.
They said, go to another team. We're not going to, we can't trade you and we don't want you. So here's your money.
You know the worst part too? The Laker fan base, which is generally irrational for the most part, from the beginning, were like, we didn't want him. They couldn't even rationalize.
No, there was some people that was like, oh, we got the former number 1 overall pick. Oh, it's blah, 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 blah. It's dominating, bro.
There wasn't a lot of them. There wasn't a lot of them, Was. I'm just telling you now.
Sucks.
Let's go to actual basketball. Listener, you've got places to be. Let's say your hair's thinning up top. You have time to go to Turkey and sit in a waiting room for some hair loss treatment? Of course not. Hims makes expert care accessible on your schedule. You feel like it's thinning out a little bit? You feel like it's thinned out way too much already? Well, Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. That's so quick. There's probably some hidden fees. Nope, no hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. Think of Hims as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/basketball. That's hims.com/basketball for your free online visit. hims.com/basketball. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride.
Do you believe?
Do you believe that the Spurs need playoff experience? They are 10 wins in a row right now, and they're just 2 games behind the Thunder for the number 1 seed in the West. Wemby has averaged 5 blocks per contest since the All-Star game continues to not evolve, I'd say mutate in front of our eyes. San Antonio 10-3 against the Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Thunder, Nuggets, and Rockets combined. Although one of those Thunder games, they didn't play anybody. And Jared Weiss told the Illumination this week that he doesn't fear any matchup for the Spurs. But in the last 2 years, we've seen the Thunder and the Rockets take leaps from missing the playoffs to a top 2 seed, only to not even come close to the NBA Finals. In fact, no team has made the finals after missing the playoffs the year before without having previous playoff success like the 2022 Warriors or acquiring a superstar player. The Suns got Chris Paul. The Lakers got Anthony Davis. Miami Heat got Jimmy Butler, Cavs, LeBron, and Kevin Love, and the Celtics with KG and Ray Allen. So, Mo, does Wemby need a little seasoning in San Antonio?
Yeah, but I also still not at the same point. Like, they're so fucking good.
Sure. So were the Thunder in 2024.
Absolutely. And it's. I think they will have a little bit of a hard time come playoff time, but they're not dependent on the referees. Right. They're not dependent on getting calls. So it's like, okay, like we have to get, you're not getting these calls complete. They don't, that's not really a big thing. I don't know if the defense changes for them. The only thing I worry about is they do want to play faster and the game slows down. That's where I'd be concerned.
They can't really shoot either. They're not a good 3-point shooting team.
No, but they get just enough. But with their defense being as dominant and with as good, and it's not just Wemby, right? Like, look at what Castle's done.
Well, it's a lot of Wemby.
It's a lot of
not
Wemby,
just, but it's a significant number of Wemby.
But that's Wemby's nature, though.
Right.
You know, like they're turning me. Like I keep looking at it going like I shouldn't believe in them, but I'm kind of beginning to believe.
If they were in the East, I'd be, absolutely. If they're in the East, like for sure. But the West, like it is Denver and OKC.
They got to play James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, who's low-key been a playoff failure his whole life too. Yeah, they'd be fine.
But the bubble. Don't forget the bubble.
He dropped 50 in the bubble. They lost in the second round.
They lost that series. They lost to Denver that series.
I was there when the Clippers made history against them to go to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 50 years of their franchise. Mm-hmm. Kawhi and Paul George didn't play. Mm-hmm. Donovan Mitchell was on that team. Anyway, he be skating, bro. He be skating with the reputation. He's got to lose a reputation too, but whatever. It is what it is. I think their offense.
Well, James Harden ought to fix that in the playoffs.
Well,
right. That's playoff bet.
Well, like I said, this is the rare story that changes in the third act of the third act.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think their offense is going to struggle. I think they're going to struggle to score in the playoffs because there's going to be a lot of Stephon Castle shooting off the dribble, guys going under screens, guys basically forcing him to be the be-all and end-all. And I think teams are going to be much smarter about Wemby. Yeah, shoot your jump shots, bro. Take 40 jump shots a game. Stephon Castle, take 40 jump shots a game, and we'll live with the rest of it. And De'Aaron Fox helps a lot in that, right? But they're going to count on Dylan Harper, because they have 3 guys that can dribble for real. But like, that's basically it. Like, you don't want Champagny and Vassell trying to figure out offense off the dribble.
Yeah, I think too much also is like when you're trying to sell me, but they beat these teams in the regular season. I'm like, cool.
Come on, man.
Like, I don't care about regular season series. Like, I would take the Thunder in a healthy Thunder team in a series against the Spurs this year, despite what we've seen. Easily. Just because that experience matters, that day-to-day scouting and like Mo, like it's different preparation in the playoffs than a random night in the regular season. And that's none of that's a knock on the Spurs. If you want to tell me next year, I think they're winning a title.
Spurs are amazing.
I'm in. They're really good. It's so rare to get that leap after not making the playoffs.
There is another caveat though. Looking at just the way the standings are right now, and it might change. But if it's a situation where it's the Thunder versus either Denver or Minnesota in the second round, and they have Houston, I think the Spurs can beat Houston. Like, I'm not in a playoff.
I think, but that's that. Yeah, like I think I would take them. But there's a difference between if they even just get to the second round and get swept this year, that's a huge step forward for the Spurs. Like, there is no failure to me. Yeah.
But there's a chance for them to get to the conference finals without having to play either OKC or Denver, assuming Denver's gets fully healthy, which is becoming more and more a bigger if with what we're going. Like, that's pretty big for them. Like,
if they get fully healthy, they'll probably be the 3 seed.
Yes.
Right.
If they get fully healthy in time. Like, I am worried about that because it just doesn't seem like that's going to be happening.
Aaron Gordon's been battling a hamstring for a year. Like, that's
why it's like, even when he comes back, it's like, okay, how long is this going to last? Like, there's a legitimate route for them to get to the conference finals.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Easily. Which, again, like, you do that, I don't even care what you do in the conference finals. Like, you've
for
succeeded.
them, it's a massive win.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Spurs it seems like they're slotted for the 2 seed.
Yeah, and it's just
a matter of them overcoming OKC though. For the 1, that's the only way they avoid Denver and OKC in the second round, or OKC in the second round.
Well, unless Denver is the 4th seed, like they are now, right? I'm gonna throw a hot take out there. I'm not convinced the Spurs beat Minnesota in the series.
Yeah,
Minnesota plays them tough.
They're a good playoff team. Like, which is a crazy thing to say, but like,
I don't think the Spurs are way better than them, but I don't see why they can't win 4 times, man. Like,
to their credit, the Spurs are peaking at the right time. Well, maybe a little early, but like they're building momentum, and when they have their guys on the floor, like, they're fucking good, and they're the best defense in the league with Wemby on the floor, and on top of that, like, I think the reason people are considering it so much is because we're like, I don't even know how you judge Wemby in a playoff series, and not like, oh, will he be good or not? Like, I don't have concerns about him. It's, will he take his game to a level that is just unbelievable and carries it? Like, that's the possibility. It's not about this Spurs team. It's like, God, Wemby might do some shit in the playoffs like that we rarely see. That's the reason to me that people are considering it. It has nothing to do with the team. It's that he has changed the way you think about basketball when he's on the floor. Like, Post Bowl. Obviously, Bowl was the first one, but like post Bowl, then that's where we are now.
You know what? And the Wemby thing reminds me of too is early LeBron, where the Cavs would always be better in the playoffs because he just played more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
and I'm open to that idea that like, hey, Wemby just plays a few more minutes a game.
Yeah,
and he takes the game to another level.
Way better because
he
of
is
that.
just better than everybody. Yeah.
Like instead of him playing 35, he's going to play 42.
Right.
The thing about Wemby, especially defensively, is like, so when they double a pick and roll with their guards and it's 4-on-3, it almost feels like 5-on-4 because I feel like Wemby is two guys. Like it's just like it's like with his length and everything. It's like the way he can get to shots. You guys saw what he did to Jakob Poeltl shot. CMB shot. He didn't even jump.
What he did to Detroit.
Detroit
they were
was
cheap shotting him in the small of his back all game.
Amazing.
And then finally, fourth quarter he's like, fuck this. Like, I'm throwing everything.
It was amazing. I mean,
he was incredible.
Kind of stuff. I'm excited for playoff Wemby. Like, also, I just want to see what that looks like.
Detroit, don't you dare bitch about the whistle. When it comes to playoff time, I know JB's going to do it. JB loves to work that in the post-game presses. Of course he was. You guys were literally playing dirty basketball.
I don't know how I would be if I was thinking about this during that game. If I was Mitch Johnson, I would have been yelling at JB to shut up. Like, I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know how the opposing coaches aren't yelling at him.
And don't try to sell me on this was good, hard physical basketball. The game is soft. No. There were cheap shots to the lower back that they were trying to hurt him because you knew that shit was coming back at you pretty soon.
The first play of the game, he got cheap shotted.
Absolutely.
Go watch every free throw rebound in that instance.
God.
He was getting pushed every time, and it was full arm extension. I was dying. I was like, and they didn't.
By the way,
you're doing the Jordan rules on Wemby.
We know that was a Bickerstaff directive. He told them, like,
of course, he's turned them he's made sure they're a physical team, like for sure.
He said that in the timeout because this is the NBC game, so they had Robbie Hummel in the thing, and he's like, after the first timeout, he goes like, he's not happy. He doesn't think they're physical enough. And then he saw like everything.
Boom. Yeah,
it was like, wow.
It was nuts. Yeah. Real quick, back to DeAndre Ayton.
Oh God.
It's not like, look, I'm all for you being confident, right? You should be confident. Like, you have to be confident. You have to have an ego and all this stuff in the NBA to like compete, like all that shit, right? All this qualifiers.
But don't you have to produce too?
Well, this is the thing. Like,
not these days.
I don't even think he's like the Mario Chalmers level of that, right? Like, Mario Chalmers was like hitting big shots and doing the little things.
And legitimately he was starting NBA point guard.
Right, but he was also like, I'm one of the 10 best point guards in the league. And we're like, shut the fuck up, Mario. No, but then, like, when it came time to deliver in big moments and do the little things and play defense and like all this, like he was a professional with that stuff.
Yes.
With Ayton, it's like 1 in every 13th game. Like, you see something where it's like he's all of a sudden competing, and it's like, oh, okay, so we're just gonna do this 4 or 5 times a year.
Bro, you want to be Capella and like set screens, roll hard to the basket. You could average 20 points a game with LeBron and Luka and Reeves handling the ball. This ain't a them problem. This ain't a coaching problem.
Look at Jared Allen since James Harden got over there.
Look like a monster.
What is he doing? Yeah. He's just playing hard.
I actually literally just talked to Jared Allen on the radio. We had him on today right before we recorded this, and he was saying, we haven't even had time to practice. This is all just stuff we're working on in-game, essentially, with the improvements from since James got there.
Luka Doncic.
It's Luka, it's LeBron, it's like, this is all, and I still can't believe that he was the pick over Luka.
Well, was it worse than starving Marvin Bagley?
Yeah. No. Yes. No. That's not worse. But it's not worse. It's not worse. No. DeAndre Ayton at least like legally helped a team get to the finals. Now he may have been like lifting the credenza with his fingers instead of like his full arms, but he was at least a contributor on a good team. Marvin Bagley III, all because Lonnie hates Luka's dad is just incredible.
Amazing. That's
Kings
amazing.
are gonna king.
Do you believe?
Last topic. Guys, do you believe that Matt Ishbia will save the dunk contest? Yep. Matt Ishbia's hot streak continues as he went on, well, Maze, did it continue? He went on Pat McAfee's show on Wednesday, literally saying he put his money where, and this is Maze wording in the doc, where his stupid mouth is by offering up $1 million to the winner of the dunk contest and then $1 million to their favorite charity as the All-Star game is going to be
$2 million
in Phoenix in 2027. One little issue with this, guys, entirely against the CBA for an owner of a team to put up prize money for the dunk contest and the three-point contest. Brian Windhorst pointed out that he did not run this by the league at all, and it would not conform to the existing
who he ran it
structure.
by? Pat McAfee.
Yep.
They pretended like they had. It was just spontaneously off the cuff. They brought it up.
Who could have?
Oh my God!
Just what a free-flowing conversation. Yeah.
Zach, I also offer $1 million to the winner.
Yeah.
Right? Like we can all do it.
At the same time, I'm sure if they wanted to make an amendment, they could make it happen. You know,
well,
if the owners and players came together, I'm sure they could.
Sure. Like this is something that could be done by the league and the sponsor. Who was? I don't even know who the sponsor was.
Kia for the dunk
maybe
contest?
Kia or like a Nestle Crunch or something. Whoever.
For the 3-point.
You know what they should bring back? Nestle Crunch used to have the chocolate bar, but then they would have like team emblems on them and everything. They had like NBA ones. Bring those back. Those were cool. I like those. All right, that's neither here nor there. The NBA should like up the prize money to try to get the best players in here. But think about this. Let's just say let's do a world and don't focus on the players so much and like, oh, will he actually help or whatever. But imagine a world in which Zion's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing the dunk contest. You put up $1 million, I'm doing it. And then the next time he's a free agent, he ends up in Phoenix. And it's like, all right, man, now we've got a new Pablo Torre finds out. And
dunk contest was rigged.
Maybe Pablo was hoping this happens. Yes.
He'd have to win. First of all, he'd have to win it.
But why?
He would
Second of all,
absolutely win it. Hold on. He would absolutely win it if he entered it.
Really? You think so?
Ishbia?
1,000%.
I would say.
1,000%.
What if Jackson Hayes returned though next year?
To do what? It's like
prop. Being a
for
prop.
Tanya Harding to come like club the knee?
Oh my God. The league put Jackson Hayes in their dunk contest.
Jalen Duren was going to be in it. He pulled out of it.
Unbelievable.
You were about to have Jalen Duren and Jackson Hayes in a dunk contest.
That's probably.
By the way, you know my favorite part of the McAfee conversation?
Oh boy.
He accused Ishbia of doing like a credit default swap. He said, I bought my mortgage from you and then you sold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to how Matt Ishbia became wealthy enough to own an NBA team.
God.
Mm-hmm. You want to you look into some of that stuff.
Also a Pablo podcast already.
Gross.
It's already a Pablo podcast.
Is it worse than the Saudi money that the Lakers are swimming in?
Just the Lakers right now, right? The rest of the teams, because that's, by the way, that's going to be all of NBA Europe. That's going to be all of NBA Europe, and then that's just a little gateway into this being into
Just give them a little taste, Zach. Just a little taste.
Big deal. It's no big deal, guys.
Just give them a taste.
It's a little Saudi money, but also, maybe that gets trickled into podcasts and radio and writing.
Hey, I'm open. I'm open to it.
You did make our cut sheet on NBA radio for our sounds that we could play today, and I think I put that in the chat, but it was letting us know that here it is. Number 8 cut today. Paul Pierce on No Fouls Given podcast. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham are more valuable to their teams than SGA and Jokic. This is just a continuing of. Paul Pierce just says shit. And in it says, because they want you to identify like all the voices and stuff when you throw the sound. In it, you hear Danny Green and Big Woz, W-O-Z, in the clip. So shout out to you. You're now
Big
clippable
Woz.
for
Big
NBA
Woz.
Radio.
Big Wozes.
That's the thing, though. Like, Woz is actually closer to the ethnic pronunciation than Waz is. And
but then why big
like,
Waz?
Just for the Yankees, it's easier for the Yanks.
Always
and Paul
conforming for them.
Actually, for like the first 2.5 months, called me Woes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure every now and again he still calls me that.
Yeah.
So NBA radio actually doing their homework. Now the Z, I don't know where people been doing that with my name since.
Right.
I can WAZ, WOZ is.
I get people. Look, I get people places I work saying like, "Hey, what about getting like Big Woes into the mix?" Like they like also, and I'm like, "Yeah, we had it. We had them. We had them. We let them go.
It is what it is." But I appreciate you guys.
I didn't throw this out. But I will. I will tomorrow. I will tomorrow.
And that's funny. Oh, so it didn't even make the show, got cut?
Not today, but I got it for tomorrow. Yeah, it just didn't fit my topics for today.
But just know that if there's a way to slant something in a pro Celtics tint, Paul Pierce is going to do
this is another thing, another sound that we had the other day is like one of the shows at All-Star Weekend talked to JB Bickerstaff, and the sound was like, JB Bickerstaff says Cade Cunningham is hands down the MVP of the league. I was like, oh, really? JB thinks that? Of course. What a nothing soundbite.
He learned from the
I'm going to guess Joe Mazzulla thinks that Jaylen Brown is the MVP, and Mitch Johnson thinks Wendy's the MVP.
School of DeAndre Ayton is the best defender since Bill Russell.
Mark Cuban has...
DeAndre Jordan. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Not even Doc could shine that turd.
No, but Mark Cuban has entered
all
the
NBA
Matt Ishbia
selection.
Mark Cuban has entered the Matt Ishbia, his own thing. I tried to do this. I offered the same thing years ago, but was shut down by David Stern. Was told it would be tampering. Is this Cuban going like, I wish he's trying to get his own shine? Like, what's the... He sees Ishbia getting some.
Your team to the Adelson. Shut the fuck up forever. We don't care what you think anymore.
There was also that story.
Fucking matter.
There was that story of like, some investors in Dallas were trying to get with Mark Cuban to like buy back the majority of the team. And it's like, oh wait, they're trying. And then like the Dumont like put us in like, yeah, we ain't selling. We're good. Yeah. We're not like this team's not for sale. We just bought this thing. Yeah. That ended pretty quickly. All right, that's gonna do it for us on this edition of Do You Believe? Do you believe in DeAndre Ayton? I think we all do believe in DeAndre Ayton. It's just not in the way that he believes in himself. For Clint Capella, for Wosny Lambre, for Mo Dakhil, for Dominating, for Anthony Mays, I'm Zach Harper. Keep your third eye open on Basketball Illuminati.